Thank you, Nick. And thank you, Joel. Fox News, ABC Los Angeles, St. Petersburg Times, Indianapolis Star, New York Daily News, Chattanooga Free Press, Long Island Newsday, Washington Times, Portland Oregonian, New York City NBC, Major League Baseball .com, MTV, Salem Broadcasting, Christianity Today, World Magazine. These and many more news organizations are graduates from the WJI, from the World Journalism Institute, have recently interned or worked. And WJI speakers and teachers come from the New York Times, Los Angeles Times, Washington Post, Philadelphia Inquirer, Chicago Times, New Republic, Atlantic Monthly, National Review, Charisma Magazine, The New Yorker, Nation Magazine, Christianity Today. In addition to such journalists as Russ Pulliam of the Indianapolis Star, Don Boykin and Gracie Staples of the Atlanta Journal-Constitution, Fred Barnes, Weekly Standard, Cal Thomas, Fox News, Marvin Olasky, Joel Bells, World Magazine. Recently, the current president of the National Association of Black Journalists, the National Association of Hispanic Journalists, and the immediate past president of the National Association of Newspaper Editors have all spoken to our students. Now, I quickly reel off this litany of prominent names because it shows how far the World Journalism Institute has come in our effort to be a part of the news culture of America. I'm impressed with these names, and so should you be, because many of you helped us get these people, and I thank you for that. WJI is unique in American culture, a conservative Christian media training organization which has earned the friendship, the respect, and the trust of many in the elite national media. From small beginnings in the mountains of North Carolina, the Institute has morphed into a national journalism training program which has equipped and encouraged over 500 Christian journalists to be better at their calling and thus take their rightful place in the newsrooms of America. The mission of the World Journalism Institute is simple. It is to recruit, equip, place, and encourage Christians in the mainstream newsrooms. To that end, we hold college-level courses, conferences, workshops, seminars in New York City, but also at other locations like Morehouse College here in Atlanta. And to our most promising graduates, we give paid media internships. We held our first course in 1999. The vision then was to create a training center to equip Christian journalists to work for Christian and non-Christian publications. Now, over the years, the Institute's focus has moved steadily towards providing Christian journalists to non-Christian media organizations as a way of providing balance in the news coverage. In addition to our courses and conferences and workshops and seminars, we publish and distribute important WJI lectures dealing with the intersection of Christianity and journalism. You have in your hand tonight a collection of WJI monographs that have been commissioned by us. We send all of these monographs free of charge to every college newspaper advisor and staff in America. It's such a unique collection that God's World Publication thought it worthy of publishing selections in a book to give to our friends such as you. We call ourselves the World Journalism Institute because we're part of God's World Publications, and proudly so. But also we are called God's World Journalism Institute because our goal is to equip Christian journalists first in America and then the world. We're now talking with the African Bible University in Uganda to host a week-long, first ever Pan-African workshop for African Christian journalists in January 2009 outside of Kampala. Finally, at any gathering like this, it is important to recognize those individuals that make this all happen, make the World Journalism Institute happen. I've thanked all of you for help, but I want to draw attention to Kim Collins, the WJI Deputy Director, who planned to be here for this event, but is in bed in her apartment in New York City with bronchitis. Kim is largely responsible for the day-to-day operation of the Institute. She does all the editing. She edited that book that you have tonight. She does the editing for the Institute and helps represent us at conventions and journalism gatherings around the country. Again, thank you all for coming tonight.